How MFM founder Olukoya grabbed me, placed his forehead on mine, hypnotized me in the counseling room. Former church minister Ashekun, he hypnotized you. Okay. Nigerian social media influencer and YouTuber Mrs. Funke Ashekun has alleged that the General Overseer of the Mountain of Fire and Miracle Ministries (MFM), Dr. Daniel Olukoya, grabbed her, placed his forehead against hers, and hypnotized her in his counseling room. Why would he do that to you? Why would he hypnotize you? For what? In an exclusive interview with Sahara reporter, Ashekun, who spent nearly 20 years in the church and served as a minister, shared her disturbing experiences. Now, wow. She was actively involved in the church's visionary work, traveled abroad to train ministers in worship, and led the singles fellowship known as PADO. Ashekun recounted an unsettling incident that allegedly took place when she visited Olukoya's office, not for deliverance, but to submit an official report about the recent singles fellowship program. Her husband had become a full-time church worker, and she had also been made a full-time worker. Without any warning, Olukoya pulled me close and placed his forehead against mine, she recalled. He then said, "Look straight into my eyes." The moment I did that, I felt something very unsettling, almost hypnotic. I couldn't understand what was happening, but it felt deeply uncomfortable. Ashekun admitted that at the time, she did not suspect anything sinister because Olukoya was known for preaching about holiness and deliverance. She shared that after moving to the UAE, she started receiving messages from several women who said they had gone through the same experience. And so when he hypnotized you, what happened to you? Nothing. And is it that, did he do something with you? What exactly happened that you said that he hypnotized you? And then several women started calling you a man that you spent almost 20 years in his church. People, they told me that every time he did this, they would lose consciousness, she said. This was when I realized that it wasn't just an uncomfortable moment, it was hypnotism. Thank God I didn't lose consciousness that day, otherwise I too might have become one of his victims. Of what? Of what? So that day, the hypnotism did not catch you. You didn't lose your consciousness. But the other women, they are telling you they lose their consciousness. And what exactly are they telling you? Did you sleep with them? Come out straight now, because you are going through the corners. You too might have become one of his victims. That's how the devil will be using people against men of God. You spent almost 20 years and he never did that to you. So one day he just woke up and decided to hypnotize you. But it did not work for you. But it worked on other people. It is well. Before leaving Nigeria, Ashekun said she encountered a woman who had been suicidal due to years of alleged sexual abuse by Olukoya. She was brought to my husband and me for prayers. This was the first time I heard allegations of sexual assault against Olukoya. I was shocked. This was happening in the same church we attended. According to Ashekun, multiple women came forward with similar stories. Olukoya allegedly targeted vulnerable women, young girls from the youth church, single mothers and women in financial distress, under the guise of spiritual deliverance. He would tell them, "There's a snake in your womb. That's why you cannot settle down maritally." Then, under the pretense of deliverance, he would take them inside his private toilet, Ashekun stated. When I first exposed this, many people attacked me, saying, "There's no toilet in that office. We've been going there for years." But not everyone was allowed, and the victim insisted that he only took certain people there. She further alleged that during this session, Olukoya would claim he needed to anoint his private parts, using this as a means to assault them. Oh God, have mercy. She noted that some victims reported experiencing strange spiritual attacks after these encounters. One woman told me that after he assaulted her, he cleansed the fluid from her private area. As Africans, we know what that means. That sounds like a ritual, she said. One of the most shocking revelations came when victims disclosed that Olukoya allegedly recorded the assault without their consent. Now, why would he want to keep evidence of something that would expose him later in the future? Why would he record? So as to blackmail them or what? It is well. After these encounters, they would receive video clips from him, recording of themselves during the assault, Ashekun claimed. One of the victims sent me a video. I watched it and I saw Olukoya himself reaching for the camera to turn it off. People should post the video now. Post the video. Don't just stop accusing. Don't just accuse somebody. You have the evidence. Post it. Let the world see it. Don't cover up a bad person. If he has really done that, then expose him. Put the video out. She alleged that members of Olukoya's inner circle have confirmed he possesses advanced recording gadgets disguised as pens, buttons, or small objects. Ashekun mentioned an individual named Akweji who reportedly worked as an agent for Olukoya, helping to procure women for him. He admitted this on my show. He confirmed that Olukoya forwarded some of those recorded videos to a third party, she said. Ashekun lamented that she has struggled to get mainstream media outlets to report on these allegations due to fear of retaliation. According to her, Olukoya retaliates against whistleblowers by filing multiple lawsuits. I'm currently facing 4 lawsuits here in the US, she added. Attempts to contact the MFM spokesman, Mr. Collins Edomaruse, for a response to the allegations were unsuccessful. Now, wow, these are really big allegations. And if you say that a woman showed you a video and you saw the video, then I think you should come forward. I think you should expose that video. Because I don't understand. If you have an evidence as huge as that, you don't just come and say, okay, he did this, he did that. Because so many people would believe that you're a devil's agent. So if you truly have the video, you have a video of him walking to switch off the camera, show it to us. Show it to us. A lot of people says, obviously, Funke Ashekun has mental health issues. She needs to see a psychiatrist immediately before it is too late. Why is she so obsessed with DKO? She left the church many years ago and she can't just stop talking about the GO and the church. What exactly does she want? She will soon receive a slap from heaven. It is well. Ubebi Frederick says, you're a big liar. I was a full-time pastor with MFM. GO counseling room is a very big room. His deliverance pastors are always with him there. And he does not pray for you alone. He has a very big place where everybody do pray for themselves with prayer points. It is well, you. All this. It is well. It is only God that truly knows that who is serving him. God will help us. Omokola Adeola says, people like you are some of the main problems of this nation. When we say, for example, that Tinubu is not fit to rule, evil donkeys come out and say a person who was a drug user and dealer can be leader and defend nonsense. Someone raised allegation against a pastor. You are here defending what you are not sure of. How are you so sure that what the lady too is saying is the truth? She might be lying. If you have an evidence, she claimed that she has an evidence. She has a video of him recording the woman, and she saw Olukoya coming forward. Post it now. Post it. Just post it, because I don't know. It is because these are serious allegations. My people, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.